You've been told oatmeal is the gold standard of healthy breakfasts, gentle on the gut, kind to the heart, and a faithful friend to your cholesterol. But what if I told you that same comforting bowl could be silently sabotaging your health? Yes, it's true. Oatmeal has earned its superfood title, but according to recent data, more than 80% of daily oatmeal eaters over 50 are making small mistakes that completely cancel out its benefits, often without even realizing it. Think about it. You eat your oatmeal with care. You skip the donuts, avoid processed food, and choose what's supposed to be healthy. But if you're adding the wrong toppings, using the wrong method, or skipping one key ingredient, that healthy breakfast could be flooding your system with sugar, fueling chronic inflammation and weakening your immune defenses. This isn't just a nutrition tip, it's a wake-up call, especially for older adults focused on senior health, healthy aging, and maintaining energy, strength, and independence after 60. Oatmeal done right can be a powerful tool for longevity. Done wrong, it becomes a quiet contributor to fatigue, belly fat, even heart strain. So are you in the safe group or unknowingly harming your body each morning? In today's video, we'll uncover the 10 most common oatmeal mistakes older adults make and how to fix them. From cooking methods to topping choices, you'll learn how to transform this humble bowl into a daily dose of vitality. If you're serious about over 60 wellness and want natural food-based ways to live healthy after 50, stay with us. And let me ask, how do you usually eat your oatmeal? Any habits you think might be a mistake? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's get into it and see what your bowl of oats might really be doing to your body. Mistake number 1, adding too much sugar. It starts with good intentions. A cozy bowl of oatmeal, steaming and soft, topped with a spoonful of brown sugar, maybe a drizzle of maple syrup, and a few sweetened cranberries. You tell yourself it's still healthy, right? But here's the hard truth. That one bowl can quickly turn into a metabolic trap, especially for adults over 50 trying to maintain steady energy, heart health, and healthy aging. When you add sugar to oatmeal, your blood glucose rises fast and crashes even faster. What follows is that mid-morning fatigue, the brain fog, the constant urge to snack. And over time, that repeated sugar surge can quietly push you closer to insulin-resistance, abdominal fat, and higher inflammation, all major risks for heart disease and type 2 diabetes. A 2022 study published in Nutrients found that older adults with chronically elevated glucose had up to 48% higher markers of inflammation even when eating healthy foods. One of my patients, Linda, a 67-year-old retired nurse from Arizona, came to me feeling exhausted every afternoon. Her breakfast, instant oats with honey raisins and flavored almond milk. She thought she was doing everything right. But when we removed the added sugars, replaced them with fresh apple slices and cinnamon, her energy stabilized in less than 2 weeks. No medications, just smarter choices. And here's something most people don't know. The more often you start your day with sugar, the more your taste buds adapt and the more your body craves it. That habit, once comforting, becomes a daily trigger for weight gain and sluggish metabolism. It may feel innocent, but it's far from harmless, especially after 60, when metabolic shifts happen faster and recovery takes longer. So what's the fix? Let nature do the sweetening. Try sliced bananas, blueberries, or diced apples. Their natural sugars release slowly without shocking your system. Add warmth and flavor with cinnamon or a splash of real vanilla. These small swaps won't just protect your blood sugar, they'll also support your gut, your heart, and your long-term vitality. For seniors focused on natural health, senior nutrition, and over 60 wellness, this one change can make all the difference. Oatmeal isn't the enemy, but sugar might be if you're not careful. If you usually sweeten your oats, what do you use? Let us know in the comments. You might just inspire someone else to make a better choice tomorrow morning. Mistake number 2, using pre-flavored instant oatmeal. It sounds like a smart shortcut. You're in a rush, so you tear open a packet labeled heart healthy or made with whole grains. It tastes like apple cinnamon or maple brown sugar. It's warm, quick, and comforting. But what you don't see on the label is what could be quietly working against your health, especially after 50. Most flavored instant oatmeals are loaded with added sugars. Many contain up to 15 to 20 grams per serving. That's 5 teaspoons of sugar before 8 in the morning. And that's not counting the artificial flavors, preservatives, or even hydrogenated oils hiding inside. These ingredients may make the packet taste good, but they push your blood sugar sky high, increase cravings, and spark low-grade inflammation. That kind of inflammation doesn't always show up right away, but over time it wears down your immune system, damages arteries, and leads to weight gain, around the midsection a major concern for senior health. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, processed breakfasts high in sugar and additives are directly linked to higher risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease in older adults. There's also the emotional trap. These packets seem convenient, but the cost is long-term vitality. Many people notice they feel tired by mid-morning. They start needing extra coffee or snacks to keep going. That's not just aging, it's a nutritional imbalance caused by the wrong kind of start to your day. Helen, a 62-year-old retired librarian from Ohio, used to rely on flavored oatmeal every morning. She thought it was better than skipping breakfast, but she struggled with mood swings and mid-morning slumps. After switching to plain rolled oats and adding sliced strawberries, she felt more stable, more energized, and even dropped 10 pounds over 6 months without changing anything else. The fix is simple and it's powerful. Choose plain oats rolled or steel cut. Add real flavor yourself. Try cinnamon chopped apples or a touch of raw honey. When you build your breakfast with whole ingredients, you're giving your body the nutrients it truly recognizes and uses. For those focused on healthy aging, natural health for seniors, and daily habits for longevity, this small change can restore control and clarity. It's not about removing joy, it's about removing what doesn't serve you anymore. What kind of oatmeal do you usually eat? Do you read the labels? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how you're building a better breakfast. Mistake number 3, eating oatmeal without protein. It looks healthy on the surface. A warm bowl of oats may be cooked with water or almond milk. It's simple, it's plant-based, it feels clean. But if there's no protein, that breakfast may be missing one of the most important keys to lasting energy and strength, especially for older adults. Without protein, oatmeal becomes a blood sugar trap. It digests quickly, causing your glucose to rise fast, then crash just as hard. That crash leads to cravings, fatigue, and a sudden need for snacks by mid-morning. And for seniors focused on maintaining energy and independence, that's a dangerous cycle to fall into. Even worse, the long-term effects go beyond hunger. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. Starting your day without enough protein speeds up that process. Over time, it can lead to weakness, poor balance, and a higher risk of falls. According to research in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, older adults who consume more protein at breakfast had significantly better muscle preservation over time. Frank, a 71-year-old former construction worker from Michigan, didn't understand why he felt weak by noon. His breakfast routine was always the same: plain oats with raisins. No fat, no protein. After adding a boiled egg and a spoonful of almond butter to his routine, his strength improved within weeks. His afternoon naps became optional. His grip strength came back. Protein isn't just for athletes. It's the building block for every cell in your body. And first thing in the morning, it sets the tone for stable energy, mental clarity, and metabolic balance. Without it, even a healthy breakfast can backfire. So how do you fix it? Start small. Stir in a scoop of Greek yogurt. Add chia seeds or sliced almonds. Pair your oats with a boiled egg or a tablespoon of natural nut butter. These options are quick, affordable, and they transform your meal into a balanced, sustaining breakfast. For anyone seeking natural health for seniors, senior nutrition guidance, and daily habits for longevity, protein in the morning isn't optional, it's essential. It protects your muscles, your brain, and your ability to move freely as you age. What's your go-to protein in the morning? Have you ever paired it with oats before? Share your tips in the comments. We're building better habits together. Mistake number 4, eating too much at once. Oatmeal has a healthy reputation, and for good reason. It's full of fiber, supports digestion, and keeps you full. But here's where many people go wrong, especially those trying to make Super Bowls for breakfast. When you eat too much in one sitting, even the healthiest food can backfire. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, which is helpful in moderation. But when you overload your bowl, then pile on dried fruits, nut butter, honey, and seeds, you're not just having breakfast, you're sending your gut into overdrive. The result: bloating, gas, that heavy, sluggish feeling that stays with you for hours. Too much fiber at once can also interfere with how your body absorbs key nutrients. Studies from the British Journal of Nutrition show that excessive fiber can reduce absorption of minerals like iron and zinc, both essential for immune strength, energy, and aging well. If you've been feeling run down or noticed your digestion isn't what it used to be, this might be why. Joan, a 65-year-old grandmother from North Carolina, had good intentions. She made giant bowls of oatmeal every morning, thinking more was better. But she often felt uncomfortable and bloated. After switching to a smaller portion, just half a cup of dry oats, and keeping her toppings simple, her digestion improved. She felt lighter, clearer, and no longer needed antacids after breakfast. The truth is, your body after 60 doesn't process meals the same way it used to. It becomes more sensitive to volume density and timing. Overeating even healthy food can lead to discomfort, fatigue, and nutrient imbalance. That's why portion control is a vital part of senior health and over 60 wellness. The good news: you don't have to give up your favorite breakfast. Just scale it back. Use half a cup of dry oats, they'll expand as they cook. Add a few fresh berries, a teaspoon of seeds, or a spoonful of yogurt. Keep it light and your gut will thank you. For anyone focused on natural health for seniors, and healthy aging balance is the key. Not just in what you eat, but how much. Your digestive system, your metabolism, and your long-term energy depend on that gentle wisdom. What's your usual portion size? Do you feel satisfied or stuffed afterward? Let us know in the comments. We're all learning how to eat smarter, not just more. Mistake number 5, not soaking oats before cooking. Oats may seem ready to eat right out of the bag. Just add water, heat, and stir. But skipping one simple step could be silently robbing your body of vital nutrients. That step is soaking, and for adults over 50, the cost of not soaking can build up over time. Oats naturally contain phytic acid, a plant compound that binds to minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium. When it's not broken down, your body struggles to absorb these nutrients. So even if you're eating well, you might still face symptoms like fatigue, brittle nails, low immunity, or thinning hair. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology confirmed that soaking grains for 6 to 8 hours significantly reduces phytic acid, allowing your body to absorb more minerals from every bite. That means stronger bones, better energy, and healthier aging without adding anything extra to your plate. Martin, a 72-year-old retired firefighter from Oregon, ate oatmeal daily for years. But his doctor noticed early signs of mineral deficiency despite his good diet. After learning about phytic acid, Martin started soaking his oats overnight in almond milk. Just a small shift, but within weeks he felt more alert and his test results began to improve. The act of soaking also softens the oats, making them easier to digest. For seniors who struggle with bloating or indigestion, this can be a game changer. Your gut doesn't have to work as hard, and your body absorbs more of the nutrients it needs to stay strong, sharp, and mobile. Here's what to do. Before bed, combine half a cup of dry oats with an equal amount of filtered water or plant-based milk. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. By morning, your oats will be creamy, gentle, and ready to enjoy either cold or warmed up gently. For those focused on senior nutrition, daily habits for longevity and natural health for seniors, this one step can make a big difference. It's easy, it's affordable, and it supports your health in ways that supplements alone can't. Have you ever tried soaking your oats? What changes did you notice? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else eat and live a little better tomorrow. Mistake number 6, eating undercooked oats. They may look soft. They may even taste fine. But if your oatmeal isn't fully cooked, it could be causing more harm than you think. Especially for people over 50, eating oats that are still chewy or underdone puts extra pressure on the digestive system and silently limits how much nutrition your body can actually absorb. Oats contain beta-glucan, a special fiber known for its benefits to heart health and digestion. But when oats are undercooked, that fiber remains dense and tough, making it harder for your gut to break down. Instead of soothing your stomach, it can lead to gas cramping or a heavy bloated feeling that lingers for hours. Over time, this pattern doesn't just make you uncomfortable, it also reduces your ability to absorb critical nutrients like magnesium, iron, and zinc. A 2021 study in Advances in Nutrition found that older adults with poor digestion from improperly cooked grains had higher rates of fatigue and lower immune markers even when eating healthy meals. Thomas, a 68-year-old landscaper from Illinois, had been eating oatmeal every morning to help his cholesterol. But he often rushed the cooking, stopping as soon as the oats looked soft. He complained of frequent bloating and low energy, assuming it was just aging. Once he began simmering his oats longer until creamy and smooth, those symptoms disappeared, and he felt steady all morning long. The solution is easy, but it takes a little patience. Let your oats simmer until they fully expand. The texture should be soft and velvety, not rubbery or sticky. If using a microwave, add extra water and stir between intervals to ensure even cooking. When prepared, right oats deliver their full benefits, gentle on the gut, steady on the blood sugar, and rich in bioavailable nutrients. For seniors focused on healthy aging, senior health, and daily habits for longevity, cooking properly is just as important as choosing the right foods. It's not just about what you eat, but how well your body can use it. How long do you usually cook your oats? Do you prefer them soft or with a little bite? Share your style in the comments. We're all learning to cook smarter as we age stronger. Mistake number 7, overcooking oats. We often think that the longer we cook something, the softer and better it gets. But with oatmeal, overcooking is a hidden trap, especially for older adults who rely on breakfast to set the tone for their day. When oats are boiled too long or at high heat, something important gets lost. First, the texture changes. Instead of being creamy and satisfying, the oats become mushy, sticky, and lifeless. That gluey consistency digests much faster than it should. The result? You feel full for a short time, then hungry again before lunch. Your blood sugar rises and drops quickly, and energy crashes follow not long after. More concerning is the loss of nutrients. B vitamins like thiamine and folate, vital for brain function, metabolism, and nervous system health, are highly sensitive to heat. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that overcooking grains led to a significant decrease in B vitamin levels, especially in older adults who needed them most. Evelyn, a 66-year-old piano teacher from Colorado, loved making extra soft oats in the morning. She believed they were easier to digest. But by mid-morning, she always felt tired and mentally foggy. Once she learned how to cook her oats gently, just until tender with a bit of chew, she noticed she stayed full longer and felt more mentally alert throughout the day. The key is in the timing and temperature. Cook your oats until they're just done soft, but still holding their shape. If you like a smoother texture, use rolled oats instead of quick oats. They soften faster without needing prolonged heat. And for seniors focused on over 60 wellness, keeping nutrients intact means protecting energy, memory, and digestion all in one bowl. This small shift can support healthy aging, improve metabolic balance, and reduce mid-morning snacking. It's a simple habit that aligns with natural health for seniors and daily habits for longevity. Do you tend to cook your oats extra soft, or do you prefer them with a bit of texture? Let us know in the comments. The way you cook could be the reason your breakfast is either fueling or failing you. Mistake number 8, cooking oats directly in milk. It might sound like the healthier choice. After all, milk is rich in calcium and protein, so why not cook your oats in it from the start? But here's what most people don't realize. Cooking oats directly in milk doesn't enhance nutrition, it actually works against it. When milk is exposed to high heat during cooking its proteins, and sugars begin to break down in ways that create a sticky, gluey texture, the oats absorb the milk too quickly, losing their natural creaminess and turning into a heavy, dense paste. That texture may feel comforting at first, but it digests fast, leaving you hungry again far sooner than you expected. Worse, the heat damages heat-sensitive nutrients in both the milk and the oats. Vitamins like B2 and B12, which are critical for energy and brain health in older adults, begin to degrade. According to research from the Journal of Dairy Science, prolonged heating of milk reduces its nutritional value significantly, especially when combined with other dense carbohydrates like oats. Carolyn, a 70-year-old retired art teacher from Vermont, thought she was upgrading her breakfast by switching from water to milk, but she noticed her stomach felt heavy after eating and her energy dipped by mid-morning. Once she tried cooking her oats in water first, then stirring in a splash of warm almond milk at the end, everything changed. The texture improved, her energy lasted longer, and her digestion felt lighter. The better approach is simple. Cook your oats in filtered water over low heat until they're soft and fluffy. Then once they're fully cooked, add a little warm milk or plant-based milk just before serving. This preserves both flavor and nutrients while creating the smooth, satisfying texture your body actually wants. For those focused on senior health, healthy aging, and daily habits for longevity, this one cooking detail can make a big impact. It supports better digestion, more stable energy, and helps protect the delicate vitamins that matter most after 60. How do you usually cook your oatmeal? Have you ever tried adding milk after it's done? Share your method in the comments. We'd love to learn from your experience. Mistake number 9, skipping the salt. It may seem harmless or even healthy. You're avoiding processed ingredients, so you cook your oats without a single grain of salt. But here's what most people don't realize. Leaving out salt doesn't just affect the flavor. It can actually cause you to crave more sugar and derail the health benefits of your breakfast. When oats are cooked plain, without seasoning, they often taste bland, flat, unsatisfying. To fix that, many people reach for sweet toppings, maple syrup, brown sugar, flavored creamers. Without realizing it, they turn a simple meal into a sugary trap, all because one tiny pinch of salt was missing from the pot. Salt used properly doesn't make your food unhealthy. In fact, it helps balance flavor and unlocks the natural sweetness already inside the oats. A study in the Journal of Sensory Studies found that just a small amount of salt added during cooking increased satisfaction and reduced the likelihood of oversweetening. Raymond, a 69-year-old former truck driver from Nevada, thought he was being smart by avoiding salt altogether. But he couldn't get his oats to taste right, so he loaded on honey and dried fruit. After learning the science, he added a pinch of sea salt at the start of cooking. Suddenly, he didn't need nearly as much sweetener. His breakfast felt richer, more complete, and his blood sugar stopped spiking every morning. The solution is both simple and powerful. Use just a pinch less than a quarter teaspoon at the beginning of cooking. As the oats simmer, the salt dissolves and enhances each bite from the inside out. You won't taste saltiness. You'll just taste balance. For seniors focused on over 60 wellness and natural health, for seniors flavor matters. Not just for enjoyment, but for long-term discipline. If your food doesn't satisfy you, you're more likely to reach for something processed later. That's how small choices can lead to big setbacks. Do you add salt when cooking your oats? If not, give it a try and let us know how it changes your bowl. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Mistake number 10, relying solely on oatmeal every day. Oatmeal is wholesome. It's simple, filling, and comforting. For many older adults, it becomes a habit eaten every single morning without question. But when a single food dominates your diet, no matter how healthy it seems, that narrow routine can quietly work against you. Oats are rich in fiber and slow-burning carbs, but they lack several key nutrients your body needs for energy, muscle maintenance, and brain health, especially after 50. Most notably, they're missing high-quality protein, healthy fats, vitamin B12, and omega-3 fatty acids. Without these, even a well-meaning breakfast can lead to long-term imbalances. You may feel more tired. Your memory might feel foggier. Muscles may weaken more quickly. According to research in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults with limited dietary diversity are more likely to experience nutritional deficiencies even when eating consistent meals. Paul, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Wisconsin, thought he was doing everything right. He started every day with oatmeal and fruit, no sugar, no junk. But he began noticing slower recovery after walks, occasional dizziness, and thinning hair. His doctor ran tests. Paul was low in vitamin B12 and omega-3's nutrients that oats simply can't provide. The fix isn't giving up oatmeal, it's building around it. Include protein-rich foods like eggs, beans, or Greek yogurt. Add leafy greens during lunch. Rotate in fatty fish like salmon twice a week. Sprinkle flax seeds or walnuts for plant-based omega-3s. These simple additions can fill in the nutritional gaps and support healthy aging from all angles. For seniors focused on longevity, tips and natural health, variety is everything. No one food, no matter how good, can meet all your needs. A balanced plate is a strong foundation for strong bones, sharp memory, and stable energy after 60. Do you eat the same breakfast every day, or do you mix things up? Let us know in the comments. Your routine might inspire someone else to live healthy after 50. And that brings us to the end of our oatmeal journey. As you've seen, a bowl of oats isn't just breakfast, it's a foundation. When prepared the right way, it supports a healthy heart, smooth digestion, sharp memory, and steady energy throughout the day. But when done wrong, it can quietly chip away at your well-being. It can trigger fatigue, inflammation, and even speed up aging one spoonful at a time. After 50, every meal is a chance to choose vitality, to eat with intention, to protect your freedom, your clarity, your independence. Choosing the right way to eat isn't about perfection. It's about awareness and small changes that make a big difference over time. If today's video helped you rethink how you eat oatmeal, please share it with someone you care about. These tips could spare them the silent mistakes that many older adults are still making. And if you haven't already, tap the like button, subscribe to Live Healthy After 50, and turn on notifications. Your health is your greatest wealth.